Welcome to another edition of Inside the Hashes. My name is Jerome Jones, and I'm here with none other than Mr. 2024 athlete, Mr. Do It All, Mr. Do whatever he wants, say whatever he wants, leader at Lee County, Mr. Devin Collier. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing very good, man. Thank you for having me.
It's definitely good. It's great to see you and talk to you today. I've been at about 3 or 4 year games already. You're always one guy that always stands out to me. So I figured I had to get an interview with you, man. So I appreciate you getting on, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. All right, man. Let's get right to the first question because I see that you got the nickname D1. So where's that come from? Is that because you want to get recruited on the D1 level, or is that like something you had before? Like, kind of go through what that nickname come from.
Well, really, that name right there kind of came from one of my rec coaches. Like, I've been having ever since I was little. Okay. So basically, I was playing with one of my rec teams one time called the Georgia Lions. Coach Corey Washington, he used to coach me, and he always said I was always a leader. So basically, he just said. One day just popped up and said D1. So next you know, I just started going with it. Everybody started calling me that. And then that's how I got the name.
I like it. You spoke a little bit about your leadership. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later on. But let's go back because you did say how you a little bit of how you started. What got you into football? What made you fall in love with the game of football?
But really, I've been playing football ever since I was 3. I always had a passion of sports. So, like, my family has just always been around sports activity. And my dad really just gave me the passion of the sports and the game. Like, I wear number 7. He used to wear it as a kid. And it just led me into that path. And he led me to play football ever since I was young.
All right. And what made you realize, when did you realize that you was good at it? Because you are really good at it. And I think you needed a little bit more attention that you're getting. When did you realize that you're good at the game of football?
I feel like I realized that at a younger age because I just felt like I had the potential. I was better than anybody. I'm just put it like that. I was better than anybody. I had that mindset and I was ready to go at it. And I felt like because when I was younger, that made me play the age up. So it just gave me the kind of potential. Oh yeah, I can do this. I got the mindset. So let's just put it to work. Definitely.
And you can see that when you were playing, you can tell you're passionate, got some sound bites to you. So you hear it in your voice when you're talking to your teammates and everything. So let's talk about a little bit about you on the field because when I see you, I see a lot of speed. Again, you're an athlete, so you're all over the field. You got a touchdown the last game. You're primarily doing defense, but they put you on wildcat positions, and they have you a wide receiver sometimes. What is it about some of those positions that you like, and when did you realize like I could do anything basically?
I feel like it just came naturally. To me, it feels like I could play better. I play better when I'm playing both sides to me. It feels like I could be in the game speed more and wrap around the game more because I can see what's going on both sides of the field. And like offense, it just give me the mindset because as I play defense, that's my primary position. I know what the defense is gonna do. So it just gave me a head of game speed for me. And I just love to play both sides.
I like it. So what position did you start off with? Was you always kind of like doing everything, or were you just at one position and then you got switched around by coaches and things like that?
Actually, I've been all around the field my whole life, but I actually started off my primary position was quarterback. Like number 5, the wide receiver, JaVale Kimball. I used to be his QB back then, like for Georgia State. I played QB my whole life, but like I just started getting more roles throughout my whole life, so I just kept going with it.
That's interesting because, since you play so many positions, you understand the position, so it kind of helps you out, especially when you're on defense. I think that's cool. So with that being said, what position do you favor more? Because, again, your primary position is on defense. You play safety. But do you, sometimes get the issue, I kind of want to be on offense a little bit more, or I'd rather be wide receiver, or I'd be quarterback again? What do you, I know you want to do everything, but is there anything specific that you would like to, but do you kind of favor?
Me personally, I like the nickel position. Okay. I love the nickel position, but I also love running back. So it's kind of like a equal thing. I love all in my hands, no matter what. because I feel like I can make a play at any point in time. That's just how it goes. But I love the nickel position because that's just what I've been playing ever since I was a kid. And like my brother played with Mark Robinson, who just went in the league. It kind of gives me, I like watching him. It kind of leads me into the path like where he played at. I like how he transferred from running back to linebacker. You never know what it's going to be. So that's why I just play both and try to equal it out.
Definitely. And like I said, I've been at a couple of games before, and you not only you but your team, you have a really good team down there in Lee County. What makes that team so special? I mean, like I'll say one thing. I see the brotherhood in it. I see you guys love each other. But is there that or something else with that?
I think it's all about it's like a family down here. It's like a bonding. Like I said, I came from Doherty last year into Lee County. It's a whole different atmosphere. From the time I got here to right now, they accept me like brothers. We do a lot of family budding, like go to the bowling alley, go to Buffalo Wild Wings. We do a lot of things together. It's about family bonding. And I know they're gonna have my back if I got their back, like we say in the chants. It's all about how we compound against each other, how we compound with each other. Even when we wrong, we bring each other up. Even when we right, we still tell what we do wrong. It's all about the character on the team.
Definitely, and I realize y'all have the nickname DSGB, Down South Georgia Boys. Where did that come from? I heard you say it a lot when I was down there, but then your team say it also. Where did that come from, and what did that mean to you guys?
To me, it means a lot to me. It just came to me the one game we played against. I think I had 4 touchdowns this game in the first half. It came to me because I felt like when I play the game, I be so passionate, stuff just come in my mind. So like we playing a team, they're trying to come in our home and take over our home. So I felt like they're from up north, we from down south, so they not mess with us. I feel like it's a different part of the game in different parts of Georgia, Florida, all around the world. And when you come to Georgia, this where the real football is.
No, and so you're telling me you're the originator of it then?
I mean, when I started the chant, but I don't know if it was already here before I came. So I just go with it.
Oh, I like it. I'm like I said, I like it. I like that you were one of you guys, whoever came up with it. I think it was a cool little thing that you guys can rally around. I think that's really cool. Let's get into a little bit of your recruiting, because you're going into you are in your junior year. I gotta stop saying going into because you actually are in it now. You're in your junior year now. We got another full season right after this. But I'm not gonna say the offers are slow, but like it's still coming in. You got some great offers like Arkansas. You got Florida A&M, Ole Miss, Troy, Michigan State. How has the recruiting been for you specifically so far?
Like coming here this spring, it was a major experience because like this experience, it was kind of new to me because like I said, I came from Doherty. I wasn't really just getting the type of exposure I get here. Mm-hmm. So when I came in spring, like first day on, I got my first offer. It was like mind blowing. And as a kid, you think like, if I get that first offer, that's where I'm gonna go. Mm-hmm. But as more start coming in the next day, all I can do is thank God, man, because it was like mind blowing because I didn't have it at one point in time. So I just go step by step today. And like I tell all my players like who don't got none, just keep working, putting your work in, it's gonna come. So like I really don't worry about it too much because I know my plan gonna show it off.
Definitely, and I was trying to allude to that a little bit when I say you don't have a lot because you're just a junior and they usually don't come in until your junior year really. So is there anywhere that you kind of like maybe a dream school that you would like to go? I'm not saying that you will commit there, but like is there somewhere that you like, hey man, I hope I get this commitment? And you don't have to say the name, but is there one at least?
I mean, I got a couple. I ain't gonna say too much. I got a couple. I've talked to many already. Working on getting it going. I mean, I just hope it comes.
Definitely, that's awesome, man. So, have you had any visits over the summer or anything like that yet, or anything in line yet?
I visited Florida State, FAMU, and FAMU is very gorgeous for HBCU. I love my black community, my black colleges. It was very beautiful. Florida State, I loved it too. Good D1 school, and I'm looking forward to go visit like Michigan State, Arkansas, and Ole Miss, see what they got going down there. And that's about it right now.
Definitely. So I know you from Georgia. I'm from the north. So those northern teams are cold, man. You ready for that? If you were to go there, would you be ready for that?
I'm gonna be ready. I was I was born for this.
Okay. I know. Down here it do get some cold days, but it's definitely different when you're up in the north, man. It's definitely different. All right. So we talked about it a little bit earlier about your leadership because you know being on the field, listening to you rile up your team, get them in place. It's not only just the pregame and postgame, but like during the game, I see you like cheering on you guys. Come up, they make a play. You're like the first one over there to say congratulations to them. What makes you a leader?
I feel like what makes me a leader is just how they. I feel like we need it. I'm gonna put it like that. We need it around here because I feel like they'll do the same thing for me. Like I say, like whole defense, they're leaders. My whole offense, they're leaders. Like Chris Martin, he's a wonderful leader on the team in the school and on the field. And then like me, I like talking to my defense and my offense, tell them like if you need help with anything, let me know. Because not only on the field, but also in the classroom, because we want to be labeled as student athletes and not just athletes. So I think it's like my dad taught me when I was older. Character is something what you do when nobody's looking. So I just want to make sure, hey, they get the type of experience and leadership that I got when I was coming up in this football game. Because some people are just starting.
Definitely. And like you talk about your dad and everything. Was he part of the way you became a leader, and like what made you become a leader? Because leadership just don't just come up. It kind of comes from somewhere. You think it was something. Sometimes sometimes it's already in you, and then sometimes you kind of grow into it. How do you think you became that leader?
I feel like I became that leader because, like, just growing up, I could tell like people looked up to me. Like anything I do, it don't matter what it was. Like my dad told me, hey, you just do what you got to do, and they're gonna follow you. And I feel like that's just what it is with me because I just feel like I always been a leader when I was growing up. Like I said, I played QB when I was growing up, and how we grew up in Auburn, it was like the Seahawks and the Georgia team, they look forward to those games because if you were one of the leaders on that team, it was just how you grew. And I played on many teams just being a leader, being a QB, and it just made me be a leader how I am today.
No, definitely. I like that. So with that being said, you being a leader of the team, obviously you guys just coming off a heartbreaking loss this week. I'm sorry to kind of bring it up. I know it's kind of a sore thing. It's still not a full week yet. But how would you, or what did you, or what will you say to your team to kind of pitch y'all back on track?
I'll say, hey, keep pushing, keep working. Like I said, God do everything for a reason. That probably was an eye opener. Like I said, I feel like we're the best team in 6A, and we can play with any team in 7A. It don't matter where we go to. Like I said, it was an eye opener. We had a couple mistakes, but we most definitely would capitalize on them. It was just keep working. Keep playing to the fourth quarter. Keep doing what you got to do because you never know who's watching. You never know what's going to happen. And that's what I told him.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that. And I think that, what you said was perfect. You guys were definitely in the game for most of the game. So I wouldn't tell you guys to, keep that head high because y'all was in that game most of the game.
Right.
But let's get away from all that stuff and let's ask some fun questions right now. So we're going to get right into that. You ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
All right, cool. So, outside of football, what would you say is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby, it's got to be spending time with my family or just playing. Like my dad, you probably won't believe it. My dad is an older cat, but we get on some 2K. we love the 2K. So hey, just hanging out with my boys and hanging out with my family, basically.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to ask who be winning those games, man. Who got the one up?
Hey, we be on teams. I mean, hey, if you want to get into the system, just let me know.
Got you, man. Got you. All right, so let's get into some of your teammates, man. Who would you say is the funniest person on your team?
Funniest person, I'm gonna have to go with Sutton. Sutton is the most funniest person on the team. He might not get in the game, he might not play that much, but Sutton is the most definitely funniest person on the team. I mean, it's to the point where he's so funny. Like we look at him like a little brother. Like it's just he just outrages us every day. It's something every day. He's funny as I don't know what.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. So the next question I might get you a little trouble with, but who is the smelliest person on your team?
Ah. Let me see. That's a hard one right there. I mean, after the game, I would have to go with Jaden Collier.
Jaden's gonna get you.
I love it. I love it to death. I love Jaden Collier to death. But one game after, I think he played so hard that it came to me.
You gotta give it to him though. Jaden be playing hard. He does play hard. He's a great player.
It was only one time though. It was only one time.
One time, all right. One time on that one. All right. So next question: do pineapples belong on pizza?
No, not at all.
Oh, have you tried it though?
Yes, I have tried that. Not at all.
Oh, y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping.
No.
I gotta bring you down some pizza from Jersey, New York, man. I'll bring some pineapple pizza from there. You might like it better from there.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Last few questions. Ashley, as you know, Madden's out right now. So let's pitch you into Madden right now. I'm gonna give you a rating, and you gonna tell me what that rating be for you if you were in Madden right now. Okay. All right. So speed.
I'm gonna say, give me a 90.
All right, 90. All right, respectable. Catching.
99. 99.
Woo, okay. Tackling.
Give me 91.
91. Okay. Zone coverage.
Give me 89.
Okay. You went a little. Okay, you're being honest on that one. Man coverage.
Oh, give me I'm pretty confident in that. Give me about 97. Give me 97.
All right. Running.
100 or 99.
99. Okay, and then overall.
I say 98.
98. Okay. All right. I'm actually gonna add one in because I did not know you played quarterback. So, throwing power.
Give me about 85.
Okay, and then accuracy.
Now that's the key. That's probably gonna be an 80.
Okay. All right. I respect it. Well, Devin, it was great getting on with you today, man. I appreciate you getting on with us. Hopefully, you do some great things this season. You know I'm going to be back down there seeing you, boys, so y'all better show off for me, all right?
You know I got you. Come back down. You already know you my man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Devin, thank you so much, and thank you, viewers, for coming in and checking out this interview with Inside the Hashes. We'll see you next time. Peace.